Language makes us human. In certain African tribes, a newborn child is only considered a muntu. When it starts using language, otherwise it is still a kuntu. So it's a thing. So you just become a person when you start speaking. Any child can walk without understanding the principles of balance or the neurophysiological control mechanism needed. That means they don't need grammar, as we as language learners should actually again be able to learn a language without grammar. Grammar is for the grammarians. That is a specific skill. You know, some people love it. Several experiments in the past did not support the assumption that if children are not spoken to, they would come up with the original language. They tried it. The Egyptians, for example, Pharaoh Psamtik tried it in the 7th century BC. Frederick II of Hohenstaufen tried to find out. James IV of Scotland, the Mughal ruler Akbar, they tried certain experiments with little children, which you would not do nowadays because it would be unethical, you know, to put a child away from the mother, isolate the child, and not speak to the child. Because you want it to come up with the original language, they thought. That didn't happen. Do you know that babies are born with possibilities of speaking any language in the world? And this is within the first 2 years, babies lose the ability that they have to speak Chinese, Arabic, any other language if they speak English. If they're surrounded by somebody who speaks English, they will develop into English speakers. If they're surrounded by somebody who speaks Spanish, they will develop into Spanish speakers. And all the other innate, by birth given sounds are disappearing after a while. So you will not be able to have the Arabic sound system with you, Chinese sound system, and so on. Subhanallah. This is crazy. There are people, there are linguists who believe in the universal grammar, meaning that all human beings have one universal grammar, and out of this developed what developed later into languages. We know that when Adam alayhi salam was created, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught him to speak. Just watch a black and white movie from the 1940s. Now, there, you know what they say? Oh, I feel so gay today. Now, if you say that today, you know what gay means today. That time, gay meant happy. So the English language changed, the vocabulary changed as well. Gay has a totally different meaning today than it had in the 40s. Okay.
It's the same thing because I'm a teacher and sometimes we read texts from different time periods and we'll read like Shakespeare or older texts and they use the word, for example, queer a lot, or like
queer, yes.
As you said, gay, or the names of boys. For example, Richard is shortened to like Dick, for example, and the kids find that like hilarious because I'm like, it's normal back then, but today no one really speaks like that anymore.
No, but how many old men do you know in the English-speaking world who are called Dick, actually? But you know, who would you call your son Dick nowadays? Please, no, nobody would do that.